Working on my 91 Chevy Cheyenne. It's an OBS and it's been LS swapped. There is a gap, this is on the driver's side, between the engine block and the transmission bell housing. Whether it's an automatic or manual doesn't matter. I'm looking at the flywheel right there. Yeah, you don't want to be seeing that. And the reason being, look at all the dirt and stuff that's on the oil filter, the oil pan, transmission. If you're driving out in the elements, you're going to get crap coming around, flying in here. You do not want this on your clutch. You want to keep your clutch area clean. And if it's an automatic transmission, although you don't have the clutch plate all in there, you need to keep all the dirt and the trash elements out of that space. So what do? Well, if you pulled an engine and transmission out of a running driving vehicle, chances are those parts are there, those covers that cover the space on this side, on the driver's side, and on the passenger side. Well, look there. Here's on the passenger side, and you can see where the starter will engage the flywheel in this case, or if it was a flex plate, if it was an automatic transmission. You do not want that area open. Trash will get in there and just create problems for you. So what to do? Well, if you pulled your engine and transmission together from a running car, chances are it's there. Otherwise, if you just buy an engine separately, like off a marketplace or whatever, or the salvage yard, it may not have it. It probably won't, but you need it. What do you call it and how do you find it? Here are the parts you're going to need. Each one is specific to the side. This one goes on the passenger side, and it's a specific part number. A little closer for that, and it takes a 10mm bolt to install. The driver's side, there's the part number for that item, and I'll show you those in a moment. It takes another 10mm bolt, and there's actually two part numbers that will work for that side. So for the driver's side, dust cover, and it's referred to as a dust cover. Those are the two part numbers you can use. And the passenger side trim, that's the specific number you're going to want if it's an engine that came out of a truck or SUV. They came out of a car, it may be different, but for truck engines, these are the correct part numbers. Installing the driver's side is pretty straightforward. There's really nothing in the way. Orientate the trim in the right position, it slides right in. And you put that 10mm in place. Really no reason not to do this. These parts are not expensive, and boy, the role that they serve is very important. Just need to be snug, that's all. The passenger side's a bit different. Because of the shape of the trim that goes on the passenger side, it goes around the snout of the starter. So the starter has to be dropped, which we have. Then we just slide this up into place. This one really doesn't have to be tight because the starter goes around it. So snug it in place like that. Now we just have to replace the starter. That's a small project, but it's an important one. I hope you learned something from that today. If you need those items, I'll have links in the description below the video for the items that I use, so you can check out those links yourself. There may be something you need. Hope this video you found helpful. See you next time.